I'm starting to learn it now. I think you have to go to a place a few times before you really get to know it. And particularly when you start talking in provinces. Canadian provinces are big places. The East Coast is maybe the most musical place of the country. There's things about the eastern part of the country that I love. You know, fall colors. You don't really get it, you know, in Ontario or Quebec. Shooting in shooting in the Ottawa Valley in October is ridiculous. It's spectacular. It's like you're walking through a postcard. Out west, there's things that I really enjoy about the connection to the roots of the land. You really actually feel that Western vibe, that it's a newer place, that it was. People talk about how their immediate ancestors pioneered the place. You often, you know, say, oh yeah, my great-grandparents homesteaded the place that I live in. You know, you don't really see that anywhere else in the country. I like that. And then British Columbia, I mean, the West Coast, the Pacific Coast is there's nothing else like that. I mean, that's Canada's California. That's, you know, we just did our second episode on Vancouver Island, and that's a place that I could spend some downtime. That's just a beautiful, beautiful part of the world. Well, you're very welcome. The writers, we have a number of writers and show producers, and so it's a real team that starts the process. I do some writing before we ever leave, you know. We get our story producers, usually, if we have the time and the budget, visit the town before we go, and they come and say, hey, this is the town, and this is so-and-so, and you're also going to talk to so-and-so, and so without being there, it's sort of impossible to get a real feel of it without being there, but you write a few possibilities before you go, and then you get there and you see, you know, some things are the same, some things are slightly different, and you hone stuff, and people tell you new stuff, so you try to process all that. A couple of the writers with me, they'll sort of like furiously scribble down notes of, you know, the person might launch into a new story and we think, oh, that's really interesting, and afterwards we'll get together and talk about it and try to break it down and then figure out if we could do some jokes about it and then memorize the jokes and then deliver the jokes. I don't find the time. It's I have a part in. I try. You know, it's the producers of Still Standing, the producers of Murdoch that and myself and my agent, we hash out a schedule. There's not a lot of downtime. It's very busy right now. But in my line of work, too much work is a good problem to have. No, I don't. The towns, I've never heard of them. Every town that you know, I go into a writing room and they say, we're going to such and such a place. I've never heard of them, nobody has. Probably Wawa, Ontario. There's a number of people that have heard of Wawa, but probably a lot that haven't either. So yeah, no, the towns are news to me. We're looking for a survival story. We're looking for a town that's had dealt with some real hardships, some real adversity, and but a town that sort of holds on to hope, and a town that's still up for a laugh, and a town that's still fighting, you know. And there's lots of them out there.